It's crazy to me to think that the reason why we don't try things, we don't want to push ourselves, is because we're scared to fail. We're scared of what might happen. We're scared of what people might think. And I'm not scared to fail. I think that freaks people out. I'm not scared to go and do 7 minutes of burpees and see where I am, even if I'm not where I think I should be. I'm not scared to go and try new things and to learn a new sport and to be different. I think that makes people feel uncomfortable. I think that's the only way to grow. So I don't know what you think. That's how I think. I'm a 35-year-old dad, husband, and I'm gonna push myself to be as fit as I can before my next kid gets here. And I'm glad you guys are following along. But today, we did an FTP test. So, I did something I hadn't done in a long time. I jumped on my road bike, got on Zwift, and I tested my FTP, which is functional threshold power. It's pretty common amongst triathletes and cyclists. I don't know if it's super common around CrossFit athletes. Now, I've seen guys, Matt Fraser, I'm reading his book, HWPO, Hard Work Pays Off. I'll give you guys a full review when I'm done. I'm almost there. But I was reading through it and he talked about doing his FTP test and calculating out his zone 2 wattage and stuff like that. And I said, hey, if I'm gonna get better before the Open, if I'm gonna be as fit as I possibly can before my daughter gets here, it's something I gotta add. You know, I gotta start picking up the volume. We need to start knowing where we are. We have to start setting baseline tests. So I tried Diane with the heavy deadlifts at 225 deadlifts and the handstand push-ups. Didn't make it where I want to be. We just retested my FTP. My old FTP, I don't know if I did it right looking back, but it was like 250 or something like that, 290. Today my FTP came in at 175 was my average wattage. And so to calculate your FTP, it's that times 0.95 is your zone 2. And I came in around 166 if I did the calculations right. I'm going to go back and double check that. Now, your FTP should be retested every 6 to 10 weeks. And I'm going to specifically add some training in to increase my FTP, which will increase my aerobic capacity, generally speaking. It definitely won't hurt it. Now, in the cycling world, there's more than one zone that you can calculate off your FTP, zone 1, zone 2, zone 1, 3. What it seems to be, for me, looking through Matt's book and just knowing where I am, it looks to be like we need zone 2. So that's where I'm gonna focus on. That's where I focus most of my long runs as a ultra runner for the last, 3 years. And so I think that'll help. There'll be some sprints. There's definitely some wattage working. It was probably one of the most painful tests I ever had to do. I forgot how much it hurt. By the time I got to like 10 minutes, my legs were just like so full of blood and the lactic acid buildup. It was wild. I forgot how bad that hurt, as you can see here in this video that's playing. I'm not, I'm in the pain cave, that's for sure. It's hurting. Now, the second test I did today that I also read in the HWPO book was 7 minutes of burpees, which comes back from 12.1. Now, as you see here, I started off pretty paced. I didn't want to blow up. I didn't want to kill my legs, especially since I just did the FTP test. But really, it wasn't my legs that blew up all that much. It was my midsection. I really noticed my core getting the majority of the workout. And that was surprising to me, but we powered through it. I got 94 burpees. If you go back and count the video, I'm pretty sure it was 94. I think that's a fairly average score. I mean, I saw some of the top videos uploaded were like 150. I thought I was gonna get 100 going into it, but I just didn't have it. Now this is now a baseline test for where we're at. So we're gonna come back to it in a few weeks, 6 to 10 weeks, and maybe we'll retest this. And I'm gonna be shooting for at least 110. I think I can improve by 20 burpees in 6 weeks and get that done. So that was my day today. Nothing crazy, but I really wanted to show you guys these tests, show you guys where I was at. Sorry, I heard something upstairs. And just continue with what we're doing here, and that's building a level of fitness that isn't normally the normal American, right? We want to be above that. We want to be in the top whatever percentage of people that we can get to. We want to do as well as we can in the open. I want to learn the new movements, and I want these baselines, because so many times in our life we think we're getting fitter, maybe we think we're doing a little bit better, and we're really not. Maybe we're going backwards. Like, I was really surprised at my FTP score. I was really surprised with the burpees. I'm pretty proficient at burpees. By the time I got to 30, I was feeling okay. 50, I started to hurt, and 60, I really had to start pushing past, and I knew it was hurting. So, other than that, it was a pretty good day. Like and subscribe. Tomorrow we'll be back to training. We'll be filming again, standard vlog. We'll find some more tests to do. I think I'll just keep going through the benchmark workouts slowly. We need to start figuring out how to add in some skill work during the week. Sorry, I ate some pumpkin seeds. My wife just came down. The Christmas lights went out, so I had to go fix those. But we actually put up Christmas lights this weekend with the kids, and had a good Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you guys put up your Thanksgiving lights. Christmas lights, jeez. Hope you guys had a great long weekend if you had one. God bless, like, share, and subscribe. More coming at you. I hope you guys enjoyed me dying on an FTP test and 7 minutes of burpees. I still don't know what came over me or possessed me to do 7 minutes of burpees. The dumbest idea I had all night. Funny enough though, one of my kids did 7 minutes of burpees today just to try it out, and then forgot to count how many burpees he did, so we'll never know. I was doing my warm up on the bike and I looked over and said, dude, how many burpees you get? He's like, I don't know, was I supposed to count? I'm like, yeah, that's the whole point of it. But it was awesome, he did a great job. They also did a little boxing tonight. I love when my kids come down and work out. It's very rewarding to see as a father. Yeah, anyway, guys,